the introduction of prostitution, which means that you had someone over someone else. You had the male figures, and it wasn't just males that were being prostituted. I'm probably, possibly certain. But you have the system of the person that's in charge and then everyone that's underneath him. It was never meant to be that way. It's only when you don't allow yourself to embark and embrace the person that you've been created to be as an equal to everyone else that is around you. And so when you look at it from that capacity, you see the introduction of dominion systems. It was also the time period where we'll just say the salary system was put into place, where people started doing things for money. And so with the building of the temple, if you have not taken the time to go back and read the book of Nathan, which is not going to be found in your scriptures because they were removed for whatever reason, we already know what the hidden and removed reasons were. Hint, hint. But at the same time, when you go back and you look at that, you start to see the cycle of all of the modern day practices that are still existent today, starting back then. And this is why a lot of those books were removed. This is why a lot of those books were edited, or the portions that we still have remaining were altered. Because if you are aware of these things, you can no longer operate from a place of control, because now you know that you are not supposed to be under the dominion of anyone else. That means wages and cycles of work performance. You working 40 hours a week and thinking that designated time is worth the amount that they're specifying that you are worth. They don't determine your worth. He's already told you what your worth is. And so I know I'm speaking to somebody right now, and this is confirmation for that person who has been struggling with staying at that role, staying in that role where you're just barely making it. You were given the light and the uniqueness that our Father in heaven created you with for the purpose of whatever it is that you carry, so that you don't have to struggle, so that you don't have to just work and barely survive. It's only by the way of conforming to the ways of the world, which he instructs us heavily in to steer away from. But when you flip that switch and you start to operate and conform to the ways of the world, now you're barely surviving. Now you're in a crisis. Now you're in a pandemic. Now you're in all of these things that you were warned about, scripturally speaking, prophetically speaking, that no one heeded to. They didn't heed the warnings. And so that is how you get to a system of the cycles of what we face today. We didn't listen. And so we kept up with the same cycles, the same generational cycles of bondage that were passed down from generation to generation, thinking that this was the right